want to look at showing you some of the basics with Powtoon. And then after you've created a login, this is your dashboard and what it looks like. You hit create, and then it'll take you to this, loading all your templates. And you can create using different styles, and it'll pull everything together for you. And you can see here the premium styling for the premium packs, what you have to pay for, or you can go to blank. So I'm just going to show you real quick one that I've got a couple assets already in place, and basically it's set up very similar to a slide presentation, much like PowerPoint, that you can manage, because you can either set this up in the end to be a slideshow, or you can use it to be like a movie. And as you can see here, here is your timeline bar, and you have your sound that you basically can play, and down here you can turn your images on and off. Over here you basically have your styling, and you have the texts and the different type of text effects, and there's a slight preview as you hover over it of what it would look like if you click on it. And if you click it, it appears here, and you double click to edit, and it shows you what it looks like here. So you can type a sentence here, and then preview what it would look like. And you pick from all these different fonts, coloring, size, and then basically apply it. Now a couple things I want to show you. Up here at the top is where you can manage your assets. Now, importing videos, you can import them, but not while you're in movie mode. Importing images. Once you start importing images, they'll be in here to use. If I import this image, as you notice, this is a JPEG, and you'll notice the difference with JPEGs is that there's this white border here. So I'm going to just hit delete. But this image is not a JPEG, it's a GIF file. And so it doesn't have a border, a GIF file. And when you go to search for things, like I brought up a McDonald's logo, when you go to search for things, you can see there's PNGs and vectors. Those have transparent backgrounds. So for example, if I click on the McDonald's logo, you can see here there are these little squares. This tells you that it's going to be a transparent background, so that if you want to use this, if I right click and save the image, it's going to be a PNG file. So if you need to find images for your presentations, that would give you a transparent background like this versus a JPEG with a white square background like that. Like this. That would be this image there. Alright. Now, there's all these different buttons that you can put in, and props, characters, move them around. Over here you have different image holders. So for example, if I click on the player screen, it'll allow me to pick an image that I have uploaded, or I can search. You can insert the image, and there it is. It gives it a nice little frame to use, like that. Over here, notice it says no transitions. So I look here to find the transitions. That shows me what transitions between the slides. And as I click it, it tells you right here what is between. So as I click this one, I can click which transition I want, and it picked the transition after for the next one. So if I want to do a background here, I can find these different backgrounds, just choose a background that I may want, or I click here to find a background. I uploaded a wallpaper that I wanted, and I set that as my background. Sometimes you want to use a grid so you can make sure you have things lined up, so I just use this grid, and then I upload my image. To upload images, you go to the upload, I find the image I want, and you can see the preview of what it's going to look like, and that's not exactly going to look right on this background. Where's that image going to look right? There we go. Last couple things I want to show you is you have characters that you can add in, but then you also have the characters that are animated that you can add in. And this is the animation settings and how long you want it to play, or if you want to play in a loop. You can click on the character and you can drag how long it's going to be in. You can drag it to tell you what time it's going to come in. You can click on when it's going to, or how it's going to enter, or how it's going to exit. I can turn the music off, have Christmas music, and there he's going to fade out. There you go. And finally, action buttons. You have shapes and action buttons. Action buttons basically give you a hyperlink if you're going to publish this like to Twitter, YouTube, or whatever. But basically you can make these, you can use any of these action buttons, but you're going to basically give it some sort of hyperlink. And then you can do the same here as well, some sort of effect on that button. So one of the main differences between this type of video publication software versus others is that it's more set up in a presentation style, which you can save it as, and I'll hit save. And you can save as a presentation, but you can also publish it the same way. Now, once I hit publish and I click on this here, you can see on your dashboard that allows you to preview it. I can click on this and retitle it. It allows me to, I can duplicate and delete it from here. Oops. Then down here, here's the URL if I need to share it. Here's my embed code if I need to put it into my website. If you want to change the frame size, then it changed the embed code here. And then you can, the other thing you can do when you go to publish it, it allows you to upload it depending, for free anyway, you can upload it to YouTube, which is handy when you want to put it to Twitter especially. Those are the main features of Powtoon. Hope this was helpful.